Hey, what's up guys? Just again, Gannon's Army. How you guys all doing? Alright. So today, got a couple things we're going to be doing. One, Shockwave. We're going to be opening him up. Okay? It's going to be awesome. Okay, so here's a good thing. I think I talked about this a couple months ago. I had a stack of Joe figures and a couple other figures sitting over there. But hey, to use a Taylor Swift song, it's been a long time coming. I'm done the last one. Actually, I got one more box of Marvel figures. So 2 boxes left of unboxings, which we'll take care of, right? So we're going to unbox Shockwave today. So that's going to be cool. I remember him back in the day, Cop. He looks pretty sweet. He's got some extra gear here. So it'll be cool to get him open, all right? And then, what else we're going to do is... Okay, so now these pictures are all from Yo. We'll do this first. Before we unbox him, we'll do this. Now these pictures are all going to be courtesy of yojo.com. You can go in there. They have a huge database of Joe figures, from 82 all the way up to 2017. I think was when they stopped doing the 375 guys. There's just a lot of great information there with your figures, different versions and stuff. So if you're trying to collect some of those guys and still you need some information about those, go to yojo.com and you get those. So. I was thinking about, last time I was on here, I did my top 20 figures that I wanted, right? I want to see in classified. So while I was looking through, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a vehicle one, right? So this one, we're going to have to do a couple of vehicle ones, right? We'll do one like top 10 things I want to see as a classified, top whatever, And this one, I got the top 10 Joe vehicles you can build under $50, I think. Under 50, because we already have the Ram. We have Baroness had her bike. We had what's that thing called? The Air Chariot. So I think these are under 50 that we get that they can produce. That we can buy, right? And maybe buy a couple. The Trouble Bubble, So these are small vehicles like that, right? So my number 10 that I think we can build that Hasbro can build for us, the Slam. Dude, this was cool back in the day. You had the 10 missiles on the sides. You had the seats where you sit this way or that way with your guys. Had little stabilizers. This was a sweet vehicle, sweet little vehicle. We had the Vamp. The Vamp can tow this thing. So that would be cool if we could get this. Like I said, I think you can build this under $50. You need it, and with these, you don't need figures with them. Because there's gonna be ones. We're actually gonna do a list of my top maybe 10 figures, or not 10, but 10 vehicles that need to come with drivers, right? So here, and if you wanted to put a green shirt or a shield, not shield, what are they called? Steel Brigade Trooper, or whatever they're called, Steel Corps. You can do that. Maybe put the double. If you put the 2 of them, put the girl and the guy, that it will go to maybe put $75, right? But so these are ones. If you want to do a figure, you add an extra $25, or if not, maybe put one figure, still charge it $50 for it, right? So the Slam is one of them. Okay. This next one, I had this thing. Oh, I had to Slam too. But next one is freaking awesome. Devilfish. The Devilfish, right? How cool would that be to have? You got Torpedo already. And who else we can get? You can put them in it. Be great. It'd be a great. You got Shipwreck and drive it. You got Torpedo on the side to drop off, right? So that's cool. Devilfish. Plus you can make that Tiger Force, right? Now this one, I had the Devilfish too. This one, I had about 10 of these things. I love this little tank, the Armadillo. It's a small little tank. There's not a lot of bells and whistles with it. You just put one figure in it, you can drive around. I think you can beat that one cheap. Is it cheap? Like I said, these are all under 50. I think you can buy under 50. Hell, this one you might be able to do for 30, right? They're not going to do that or get as much price out of it, but this would be a great one to have. This one right here, you hook this up with the put a little thing on it. You hook it up with the Asp. Dude, I always loved this thing. I don't know why, but I always loved this thing, the Asp. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, that's my number 7 that I think you could build. Now here we go, number 6. This one, maybe take a little more because it's going to be a little bigger. Maybe might be a little bigger, but the Skyhawk. That was a cool one. I didn't get a Skyhawk till like later in life, probably like the 2000s when I started collecting again. I bought Inner Geek. So, but a Skyhawk would be awesome to have, I think. Yeah, that would be sweet. A Skyhawk. Number 5, I think would be great to have, especially if we can get some more Snow Troopers. We already got Snow Job, but a Polar Battle Bear. That would be awesome to have. You check it out. Yeah, again, there's not a lot of bells and whistles on it, so I think with not having a lot of bells and whistles, you can keep the price down. You know what I mean? And then here's my number 4, which is this is one of my favorite vehicles of all time. Okay, honestly, one of my favorite vehicles of all time. Fang helicopter. That would be, that'd be so cool to have. Probably $50 you can make. I don't know. I'm not a toy maker, but I think that'd be a great one to have. It was a Fang helicopter. That'd be super cool. Now we have our eels, right? If you can find them, you can get your eels. I know we're gonna have the retro one at some point, but the eels need a vehicle too. You know what they got? The Hydro Sled. Look at that thing. Again, these are ones that there's not a lot of parts to them, not a lot of bells and whistles, but they're still cool. You got some missiles with them, and they still cool, and you still use your figures with them. I think this will be awesome. Like I said, number 2, and this one is like one of my, I don't know if it's one of my first ones, but probably one of my first 5 vehicles I ever got, and this one you could use for every single thing. I love this one. The Night Landing. The Night Landing, man, there's just so much with that. You got the little raft, you got your radio, you got your oars, you got like the machine gun on it, you got the little engine. This would be so cool to have. Like, just really be awesome. I would love to see a Night Landing. And again, you can put, if you want to raise the price up, you put an eel with it, or a trooper or something with it, right? So, and like I said, all these you put like extra. If you put extra figure, you raise the price a little bit. But I think all these you can get under $50. And my number 1, you gotta have this one. If you're talking Cobra vehicles, I think this one is a iconic. Just a super. I mean, all these are iconic, right? Like the Devilfish, the Armadillo, the Polar Battle. But these are all. But this one I think is one of the most iconic ones, especially. That you guys all got it. Silent Interlude number 21, G.I. Joe. When at the very end, Scarlet has this thing strapped to her. Snake Eyes, or not Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow throws the sword. Snake Eyes claps it, keeps her from getting killed, and they fly off. And it leaves Storm Shadow standing there with the tape hanging down, and you can see the tattoo. He's got the same tat as Snake Eyes, but the Cobra Claw. I love this machine. I got there's no lie. I think I got about 15 of these things. I may have a few more. I lost count. But these things are these are one of the greatest little figures or vehicles that Cobra has. I think just iconic. I love this thing. The Cobra Claw. That'd be my number one vehicle. I would love to see in classified. Like I said, it's under $50. I think you can make that. So that's my my top 10 list. Right, we got the Slam, Devilfish, Armadillo, Asp, Skyhawk, Polar Battle Bear, Fang, Hydro Sled, Night Landing, and the Claw. Those are my top 10 vehicles I think they can make under $50 they could give us. Okay? So, like I said, well, Monday, or, next video, Monday I always do the video. I do Monday. I send out the videos on Monday and Friday. So, Monday, let's do top 10 vehicles with drivers that we need. Ooh, that'll be a good one. So you guys get your thinking caps on. And you guys, hey, listen, in the comments, tell me what vehicles you would like to see. Like I said, this one's under 50, but just tell me what vehicles you would like to see. And then we'll talk about it, right? So let me know. We're going to do one, like top vehicles with drivers. We'll probably do a bases. Ooh, that'd be good. Like little play sets, right? And we'll see what else we get. And then like miscellaneous. I will say this one. I think with having the oh my goodness, I'm looking at it like Scrap Iron's little missile tank, his little missile set. You can probably make pack rats out of those. Like you got the treads already. Pop little different tops on there. Pack rats. That'd be cool to get. But we'll talk about that later. All right. So let me put my little notebook away here, and we'll get ready to open up Shockwave. All right. So let me put this up, and then we'll open up Shockwave. All right. So give me a second. All right, guys. So we were in the vehicles. Now we're going to open up Shockwave. Jason Shockwave Ferreira. I don't know. Anyway, he's 6'2". He's number 105 in the thing. There he shows him off by like a little bridge. He's got his gun and stuff. So that's cool. So let's get him open and we'll check him out, all right? So let me just pop that open. Boom. Boom. And again, got this. And we're going to be going away from that because we're going to go back to the plastic packaging. So there it is. Ooh, that's a little heavy, didn't it? All right, let's get him out. Oh, ooh, man. Boy, I got poked right there. Okay, so again, get the knife out. I hate having to clip these off. Don't cut yourself, guys, because you know how sometimes I am good at that. Oh, man, that one did not want to cut. There we go. So snap, snap, and snap. All right, let's get him out. Okay. Again, the cool artwork, you gotta love that. I mean, I'm gonna miss that, getting those, but you know, hey, we better than having all that extra stuff there, all right? So let's get his weapons out. See what he's got here. All right. So let's see what we got. Okay, so first of all, here he is. Well, see, he's got pins in there. I don't know why he's got pins, man. He should be pinless. Now, he is, I will say, he is not as stiff coming out of the box as most of these guys are. Again, I don't know why he has pins for. That's kind of weird. His arms are pinless, though. I do like the blue. We don't have anything like this. You know, he's a SWAT guy, so yeah, you got a little different uniform with him. He's cool looking. All right. So he comes with a nightstick, of course. You gotta have a nightstick. Too bad they don't have a place to put the nightstick on his belt, on his gear. You know what I mean? And then we got two knives. So this one, kind of like a regular knife. That one doesn't look like, I don't know. That one's kind of look weird. Like, I think it can be a better knife. But you put that in his chest. And then we got this one. It's got like a little hook and stuff. So like that's kind of like probably something that you put that in his belt. Like, you know, something like you could use that to like pry your, what's it got, pry bar knife or kind of thing. He goes right here on his leg. He's got a holster there. And then he's got two pistols, two Uzis kind of things. I think the other one had a Mac 10, if I'm not mistaken. The original Joe one had a Mac 10. So you put that in. Put this in. And then he's got holsters on the side, so you actually put these in the holsters, even with the magazines in. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. He comes with his hat. You got to put his hat on him. Looks good, looks good. And then he's got the shield, which, how does this go on here? Interesting. So, what is interesting here is, oh, okay, we got this on. Okay, so, but why would you put it on that? Okay, so here you can put it in his hand. Now this shield actually goes along easier than the alley wiper shields. So there he is. Got the shield. You got in his hand. It's kind of hard to hook that in his hand there. And then it goes, has a little hook there. So there you go. You got the shield. He is ready to roll. Put his baton in his hand. Yeah, he got a nightstick. He's going to whack people with that. Man, he is ready to roll with this thing, man. I tell you what, he is a cool looking figure, man. I like his gear. You know, the knife needs a little bit better, but I like the collars, the blue, the subtle blue. I like it. I like the shield, like the nightstick. It's a cool looking figure, right? He is a really cool looking figure. I like this. All right, so that was Shockwave. Alright, guys. So, one thing I will say is I'm kind of looking at him. His legs are kind of awkward. I don't know, like they're kind of... normally my guys are pretty good. But this, every now and then you have a little weird one. This one, his legs are kind of odd. It's like it's hyperextended when you put him up straight. We'll have to adjust him some. But he'll be alright. He's good. Like I said, I like the figure. Alright, guys. So that was my Shockwave, like I said. I really don't have a whole lot else. I went over the top 10 vehicles I thought I would like to see in Classified. Yeah, you gotta remember, man. Like I said, look at yojo.com. I think from 83 to, heck, at one point, if I'm not mistaken, there was like 54, 55 versions of Snake Eyes. Maybe 50 versions of Storm Shadow. Some of these guys, there are, at least 10 versions of different of them, like Bazooka has maybe 3 at least. I know there's one, he's all blue. But yeah, so we are way early into the Classified line. So it's going to take years and years for them to fill out all the guys that we'd want, right? So that's just one thing. They're just now getting the vehicles, and like they're just now getting the vehicles. We got 2 HasLabs. So it's early. It's way early in this line, the infancy of this line, and they're just gonna get better and better. I believe that. So, yeah. But anyway, what else do I got to say? Oh, I dropped him. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what else to say. Oh, is anybody okay? Who's gonna watch Royal Rumble this weekend? I am. We're gonna watch Royal Rumble. So here's my little fantasy booking for this, right? So, Punk wins the Rumble. He faces Seth at WrestleMania. Rock faces Roman at WrestleMania, right? And where's that leave Cody? That leaves Cody to finish his story at SummerSlam. And like Roman's got to beat The Rock because The Rock doesn't need a title, right? So somehow Roman beats The Rock, which just shoots Roman to the stratosphere because now he is truly the tribal chief. Okay, and then when Cody beats Roman, that ends the Bloodline saga. That sends Roman away because he cannot believe he just lost The Rock. He beat The Rock. He thought he was king of everything, and Cody beats him. Cody finishes the story and beats him, right? Then we can set up whatever, Cody and Punk or however we want to do it. But I think that's what's going to happen. Punk wins the Rumble. He's going to face Seth. Rock's going to face Roman. That's just the way I see it. Could I be completely wrong? Oh, yeah. I could be completely wrong. But, you know what? That's what's fun. Is we sit there, we can play it out ourselves, right? Oh my God, this happened, right? So that's why I see. All right, guys. Hey, man. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Like I said, enjoy watching the Royal Rumble. You guys have a good one. Talk to you later.